Today, I'm here to guide you through a 30-minute body weight workout. This workout is going to be totally suitable for all levels of fitness. I'm going to give you modifications and progressions all along the way. So get ready to work. Today's workout has 3 blocks: lower body, upper body, and core. Each block is gonna have 3 exercises, and we're gonna do 3 sets of each exercise. So we're gonna be working for 30 seconds on, followed by 15 seconds of rest. What I like about timed sets is that it gives you the opportunity to go at your own pace. All right, you might need to go a little bit slower. You might be able to work a little bit faster. So by using the time sets, you can do whatever is good for you. All right, we are gonna get started. We are gonna start with a quick 3-minute warm-up before we get into the work, and we're gonna finish it off with a cool down, all right? I like to start every workout by just taking a nice, big, deep cleansing breath. All the way in and all the way out. All right, I always like to start just by jogging on the spot. Marching and just pumping your arms is also an option. All right, depending on where you're at, maybe you're just waking up, maybe you're feeling a little bit tired, or maybe you're just getting started with fitness. Remember, this workout is your time, so feel free to modify at any step of the way, all right? Go at your own pace, do what feels good for you. This is your time, all right? And I will offer modifications and progressions as we go through. Let's go into jumping jacks. I pretty much start with the same warm-up moves all the time. A little bit of cardio to get that heart pumping, get the lungs going. I like to try and move my body in all directions, so forwards and back, and also laterally to the side. If jumping jacks are not your jam, you're doing an alternating side tap. Still really nice, strong arms going up to the side. All right, nice full body exercise too. Okay, here we go. Hip openers now. So pulling that belly button in, nice and tight. Taking those nice big deep breaths, just warming up through those hips. If you have a desk job, chances are you spend a lot of time sitting, and that gets the hips all crunched up. So let's get them warmed up. And here we go, off to the side. Again, little lateral, side to side movement. Again, keeping that belly button pulled in nice and tight. Something I always like to remember or remind people of is a neutral spine as well. So core is pulled in tight, and your back is nice and flat. So we don't really ever want to do anything hunched over like this. We do enough of that at our desk all day, right? Okay, couple more moves. Get that upper body nice and warm. Remember, this is a full body workout, so we have a lower body block, an upper body block, and a core block. All right, swing those arms open and close, just opening up through the chest and back. Still keeping the legs going a little bit, keeping that core nice and tight. And last but not least, one of my favorite moves, just a nice big reach up and a swing back. Oh, nice big deep breaths. All right, everybody. Whew. Okay, shake it out. Go grab a quick sip of water and then meet me back here and I'm gonna explain block 1. All right, so block 1 is lower body. Remember, we're doing timed sets, so we're gonna be working for 30 seconds and resting for 15 seconds. As I said, I like the time sets because it gives you the opportunity to go at your own pace. So in 30 seconds, you should probably be able to do anywhere from 10 to 15 reps. Okay, also, you can use weights if you want to. I'm just doing body weight today, but if you have a set of dumbbells, you can hold them in a goblet hold. You can have 2 of them down at your side, 2 at your shoulders, whatever is good for you today. Our 3 moves are going to be squats, lateral lunges, which I'm gonna demo in a second, and then we're gonna come down to the mat for glute bridge, okay? We're gonna run through that list of exercises 3 times. So the first move is a squat, so really pretty straightforward, nice neutral stance. You're gonna send those hips back, and you're gonna squeeze your glutes to come up. I want that core nice and tight. I want that chest proud. And I want you to make sure that your knees are out. So we never wanna squat with our knees in, okay? We also wanna make sure that we're sending our hips back so that we're not bringing our knees past our toes. That puts a lot of tension in our knees, all right? So hips are coming back. So thinking about tapping that booty on a chair behind you, okay? Next, we have the lateral lunge. So again, like I said during the warm-up, I like to incorporate some lateral movement. So we're gonna alternate lateral lunges out to the side, okay? So have some space to move side to side, but again, core is pulled in tight, and we're thinking about that neutral spine. So little tip too with the lateral lunge, what I want you to think about doing is stepping out to the side, but just like with that squat, we're sending our hips back. So we don't, again, want that knee coming too far forward, all right? So we're stepping out, boop, sending those hips back, all right? And we're gonna alternate left, right, left, right. Then we're coming down to the floor for glute bridge. Again, if you wanna use weights, you're gonna put it on your hips. Your feet are hip width apart, and then you're gonna press up through your heels and tuck your hips under, squeezing your glutes. What you don't wanna do is try and press up as high as you can and arch through your lower back. That just compresses your spine. So you're pressing up and tucking under and squeezing, okay? Are you ready? Okay, take a nice big deep breath. Set up those feet. So remember, we're working for 30 seconds and resting for 15. Are you ready? Let's get into those squats, 30 seconds. So you're going at your own pace, and I want you thinking about quality over quantity, okay? I don't care how many you do. I care about how nicely you do them, all right? So squeeze that butt. Sending those hips back and really squeezing. Remember, belly button zipped in, chest is nice and proud. So remember, we're working for 30 seconds, and then we're resting for 15. We got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, deep breath, shake it out. Remember, you can use weights if you want to. Lateral lunges are next, okay? So you're gonna step out to the side, step it in, step out to the other side. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, here we go. So sending those hips back. Okay, I know this is a challenging move. It's not a natural move because we don't move side to side in our everyday life, right? But that's one of the reasons why it's important that we incorporate moves like this, because our hips are meant to move in all directions, but we don't do it enough, right? So trust that foot, press off, squeeze that butt, core is tight. Step out, press up to that heel. Come on, 3, 2, and 1. Deep breath. We're coming down to the floor for the glute bridge. Okay, so remember, you can use weights for every one of these exercises if you want to. So you're on your back, feet and knees are hip width apart. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's press up and squeeze. Core is still tight here, okay, so we're not relaxing. Remember, we're trying to come up and just give those hips a little tuck and squeeze. Press to those heels. Nice work. Woo! Feel that heat. So remember, we're running through this list 3 times. You got about 5 more seconds here. Couple more, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're getting right back into it. So if you can, roll up. If you need an extra second, hit that pause button and meet me back when you're ready. Okay, but if you're ready and you're with me, let's go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So remember, with each set, we try and make it a little bit better, okay? That might mean better range of motion. That might mean more mind-muscle connection. Maybe you're just trying to keep your core tighter. Maybe you've picked up a set of weights. There's lots of ways to make it better and harder and more challenging. So that's what I want for you today, is finding a way to challenge yourself in any little way that you can. 3, 2, squeeze, come on, and 1. Whew. 15 seconds of rest, and then we're going into those lateral lunges. I'm gonna turn to the side this time, or sort of to the diagonal, so you can see what it looks like from the side. Shoulders are back, core is pulled in tight. Here we go. Stepping out into that foot, sending those hips back, pressing up and squeezing. Off to the other side, pressing up and squeezing. Okay, so you really need to think about sending those hips behind you. Core is pulled in tight, neutral spine. So again, if you want to use weights, I like to put a weight behind my neck for these actually, but you could also have 2 dumbbells and they're coming to the side of each foot. Keep pulling that belly button in. Squeeze those glutes. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Okay, just like that, we're getting back down to the ground. Glute bridge, set 2. All right, here we go. Feet are hip width apart. If you have a mini band, you can use one of those. Put those hips on your weights, put those weights on your hips if you want to. Press up and squeeze. So you can kind of play around with how close in or how far out your heels are. But remember, it's a glute bridge, so you want to feel it in your glutes. So kind of find that sweet spot. Depending on where your feet are, you might end up feeling it a little bit more in your hamstrings or a little bit in your quads. But try and really focus on the glutes here. Isolate, tuck it. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, roll up. I know, it's hard. We got 10 seconds to get up and hit those squats. Remember, you can always hit pause. Okay, here we go. Shoulders back, core pulled in tight. Let's go. Third and final set of these exercises. So, something that I always like to say is that your last set is your best set, okay? So like I was saying, find some way to make this your best set. Really press those heels, squeeze the glutes. Keep that core nice and tight. Keep that spine neutral. All right, keep going. It's okay to wobble, right? You gotta have fun with it. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Oh, heart rate is creeping up. We're going into those lateral lunges, all right? Shake it out. Side to side, okay? And remember, you can make it a little bit smaller if you need to. So this is maybe where you're at today, and that's okay. It's a little bit weird. You need to put some trust into that leg, but step out into that heel, press up, squeeze those glutes. Come on. Really thinking about pulling that belly button in towards your spine, pressing up through that heel and squeezing that glute, okay? So mind muscle connection, always try to think about the muscle that you're working. Keep going, make sure you're breathing too. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh. Okay, about 10 seconds. We're going to our third and final set of glute bridge. Now, super important that we strengthen the glutes, right? Especially if we sit at a desk all day, we sit. That makes our glutes actually quite weak. Here we go, press it up. So, all our power comes from the center of our body, basically all the muscles that are surrounding our hips, right? So we want to make sure that we have nice, strong glutes. It's a functional exercise to strengthen the glutes. That's where all your power, strength, stability, mobility, everything comes from. Come on, squeeze them. 5 seconds, you're almost there. 3, 2, ooh. Let's go, one more, squeeze. Yes, okay, ooh, okay. Well, we're done with lower body, but you're gonna meet me back here in a minute for upper body. So grab a quick sip of water and we'll see you in a few. All right, it's time to work that upper body. All right, so we've got 3 moves, same format, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest, 3 moves and running through that list 3 times. So for this move, for this round, I should say, we're actually gonna use a chair for tricep dips, but that's our third move. So we're gonna do super W's, we're gonna do push-ups, and we're gonna do tricep dips, okay? So the super W is gonna work the back of the body, the push-ups are gonna work the front of the body, and we're just gonna throw in the tricep dips. Those are gonna work the triceps, obviously, and shoulders, a few other things. Okay, so quick little demo. For super W, you're gonna come down to the floor on your tummy. I want your eyes down on the floor. You're gonna reach forward, and then you're gonna pull your elbows back into a W shape. So I want you to keep your eyes down on the floor. I want you to make it smooth and controlled. So really think about squeezing those shoulder blades together. Okay, move 2, it's gonna be push-ups. So you can do push-ups from your toes or your knees, but I want you thinking about keeping that core nice and tight. So pulling that belly button in and thinking about having a nice full extension in your hips. One last tip is to try and keep that chin lifted. A lot of times we see people doing push-ups here, okay? Try and lift that chin. All right, so hands are in line with your chest, belly button zipped in from your toes or your knees. You're coming down, pressing up. Remember, you're going at your own pace, so if you need to do 2 and then take a rest, do 2 more, take a rest, that's fine. Maybe you can pump out full 30 seconds, whatever works for you. And then our third move is that tricep dip. So you're gonna grab a chair, one that's not gonna roll around on you, so maybe not your office chair, but you're gonna have your fingertips hanging off the edge. You're gonna slide your bum off the edge. Try and keep your body close to the edge of the chair. Elbows are tucked in. You're coming down and pressing up, okay? So triceps work in extension, so really think about squeezing the back of the arms as you're pressing up. I still want that core nice and tight too, okay? Okay, here we go. Let's get down on the floor for those super W's. Remember, eyes are down on the floor. Here we go. So you're reaching, pulling back, and squeezing. Keep your eyes down on the floor. Make it really nice and smooth and controlled, okay? So pull those elbows back and squeeze. So this is working the whole backside of your upper body, including your shoulders. Keep going, you're almost there. Ooh, you got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you can hang out here for a second, and then we're going into push-ups. Okay, so remember, core is pulled in tight. The foundation of a push-up is actually a plank, right? Okay, I'm gonna do this round on my knees. If you're ready to go and do them from your toes, do that. Here we go, lower down, press up. So zipping that belly button in, lowering down, pressing up. Now remember what I said about that chin. Make sure you're not down here. Okay, so chin is lifted, lower down, press. Keep going, you got 10 seconds. I really love push-ups. It's a great body weight exercise. You got 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, quick little rest. Grab that chair, slide it over. Okay, have a seat for a second, but don't get too comfortable because we're not staying here. Okay, so fingertips are hanging off the edge. You're gonna slide your bum off, and here we go. Lower down, press up. What I want you to really think about is keeping your elbows tucked in. So we don't want our elbows flaring out, we want them pushing back. Keep them nice and close to your body too. Now, if you wanna make it a little bit harder, you could have a weight on your hips. You could also extend your legs. But I still want you staying nice and close to the chair with your back. These look easy, but they're not at all. Okay, 3, 2, ooh, and 1. Okay, we don't get to rest that long. Get that chair out of the way. We're coming back down to the ground for set 2. We're going to those super swims. Remember, you can pause this at any time, and you can also modify these moves at any time. Okay, here we go. On the ground, reach and squeeze. Oh boy. Keep those eyes down on the floor if you can. Reach, pull those elbows back. Come on, you got this. Ooh! Thinking about the muscles that you're working. All those muscles in the back of your upper body. Yes, feels good. Reach and squeeze. So remember, it doesn't have to be a big movement. You're almost there in 3, 2, and 1. Oh, this is actually turning out to be rather tough. Okay, in 10 seconds, we're going to push-ups. Now, I'm gonna try and start from my toes and do a couple from my toes, and then when I'm ready, I'm just gonna drop down to my knees, okay? Challenge yourself, right? Maybe it's just 1. Maybe you can do 3, but guess what? If you try, tomorrow it might be 4. Okay, time is on, let's go. Really thinking about pulling that belly button in. So try and do a few really nice ones from your toes, and then if you're ready, or if you need to, finish it off on your knees. Come on, you're almost there. Keep pulling that belly button up and in. You have about 5 seconds left. 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Whew. Grab that chair, just like that. We're flying through. It's time for tricep dips. Now, make it a little bit smaller to make it easier, right? Okay, here we go, down and up. So it doesn't have to be big, it could be really small, but still thinking about extending through the elbow and squeezing the back of the arm. Still thinking about pulling that belly button in nice and tight. Okay, so to make it harder, you might go down a little bit lower, but you don't need to go down super low. Remember, moving those feet out to make it harder, or tuck them in. Oh boy, take your time, we're almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, are you feeling it in the back of your arms? I am. Those are no joke. Okay, the good news is we have 1 more set. All right, we're almost done with block 2. Let's get down to the floor. Now, what do I always say? That 3rd set? That's right, it's your best set. Let's go, here we go. Woo! So, we don't want to rush through these, but we do want to make sure that we're reaching and that we're pulling the elbows back and really giving them a good squeeze. Come on. Keep those eyes down on the floor. You don't want to race through. Make it controlled. Think about those muscles in the back of your body. Squeeze them, come on. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. All right. Okay, we have to do push-ups. I know. Are you getting tired? I am. But push-ups are such an effective exercise, so I really think that they're really important, and I pretty much do them every day. Okay, but that's how you get better at them too, right? Is practicing. We need to do hard things. Let's go. I'm gonna do these on my toes, or on my knees, I should say. Come on, keep pulling that belly button in, nice and tight. You got this. I know they're hard, but you can do it. I believe in you. Just go your own pace. Couple more, 5 seconds. And then you're done with push-ups. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, I don't know about you, but I think the tricep dips are a lot worse than the push-ups. Now, I should actually say you could do tricep dips from the floor as well. Still very challenging. So just down on the floor, fingertips pointing towards your toes, just lifting your butt up and just lowering down. So it's a little bit of a smaller movement, but it's still effective. And I promise you at the end of 30 seconds, you're still gonna feel it. Keep going. There are a lot of body weight exercises that you can do anywhere that are really challenging, so don't underestimate the power of your own body. Okay, here we go, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, wow, okay. That was difficult, but you're done block 2. We have one more block to do, and that is core. So have a quick sip of water, shake it out, stretch it out, and meet me back here. All right, you guys, we are almost done this workout. We have one more block to go, same format, but this time we're doing core exercises. So we're gonna do 3 different core exercises 3 times through. Still working for 30 seconds on and 15 seconds of rest. Now, I've obviously chosen some core exercises, but if for whatever reason these moves don't work for you, remember you can swap them in with any move you prefer, okay? So the moves that we're gonna do today is a plank twist, okay? We're gonna do a crunch and punch, and we're gonna do a hollow hold. So quick little demo here. So for the twisting plank, if the twisting plank is not suitable for you, then just do a regular plank or a different plank variation, or of course any other core move. But with the twisting plank, we're in a high plank position. So I'm really thinking about pulling that belly button in, and then we're gonna be bringing that knee across the body towards that opposite elbow. Okay, so that's gonna work the front of the core and the obliques. Then we're gonna come down onto our back for a crunch and punch, and it's exactly like it sounds. It's a crunch, and a punch, okay? So 1 crunch, 2 punches. Now, if you wanna make this easier, have your legs out straight, and if you wanna make it harder, you can maybe even have like some 5-pound dumbbells in your hand. Okay, and then move number 3 is just gonna be a hollow hold. So what I want you to do is sort of scoop out your body, pull your belly button down to the floor, and just hold it. It might look easy, but it won't be, okay? Are you ready? Here we go, let's go into that twisting plank. Time is on. Switching direction on you, here we go. So we're in that high plank position, thinking about the core. Remember, mind-muscle connection. So zipping that belly button in, trying to bring that knee across the body to the opposite elbow. Take a little break if you need to. So maybe you're gonna do 5 and take a rest. And then do a few more. But guess what? 3, 2, and 1. Okay, on your back for that crunch and punch. So 1 crunch, 2 punches. Use your breath for those punches, okay? Belly button is pulled in nice and tight. Are you ready? Whew, here we go, 30 seconds. Remember, you're going at your own pace. Belly button is pulled in tight. So of course, for that crunch, we're working the rectus abdominis or the 6-pack muscles. But by throwing in that punch, which is that little rotation, we're gonna hit those obliques too. Come on, we got 10 seconds, you got this. Yes. Woo. We're not swatting flies. Okay, we're punching, come on. Yes. Okay, on your back now for that hollow hold. So you're just gonna be on your back. Remember, what I want here is no air under your lower back. So I want you to tuck your hips under and really hollow out and pull your back and your belly button to the floor. Here we go. So head can be on or off the mat, but bend your knees as much as you need to. Really try and pull it down. Now to make it harder, extend those legs. 30 seconds there is super, super tough. You can kind of alternate between the two. But the name of the game here is no air under that lower back. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, that's a tough one. Take a few deep breaths. Collect your thoughts and come back to me. We're going into round 2 now. Remember, hit pause whenever you need. Otherwise, let's go. Twisting plank. Come on. You can do this. This is the home stretch, you guys. This is your last block. This is set 2. Woo. You've come this far. There's no turning back now. Come on. Oh, yeah. Pull that belly button in. Oh, my hair is in my face. Here we go. Come on. Almost there. Belly button in. Remember, you can just hold the plank if you need to. 3, 2, 1. Oh, I know when we're doing these moves back to back, it starts to create a lot of heat in those muscles. So the intensity and the difficulty builds as we go through. But let's go. It's time for crunch and punch. Ready? Let's go. Use that breath. Come on. Oh, pull that belly button in. 2 punches, 1 crunch. Come on. Woo. Yes. Oh. Maybe it takes you a little bit longer to get up there. That's fine. Just keep trying. Trying your best. That's all that matters. Oh, remember, this is your time. Oh, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, hollow hold. The move that looks easy, but is not. Okay, you ready? Oh, okay, so really, really, really try and just press that lower back to the mat. Here we go, time is on. Breathe. Pull it down, come on. Pull that belly button down to your spine. Come on, no air under that lower back, you're almost there. Keep breathing it out. Take a little break if you need it. Get back into it, come on. Whatever you gotta do to get through it. Maybe you're gonna try a few seconds in that harder version. 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay, we have to do that one more time, but if you wanna just hit a quick stretch, do it. Flip it around. Okay, third and final set. This is it, you guys. This is all we've got. 3 30-second sets. Then we cool down and you're out. Okay, twisting plank last time. Make sure you're breathing. Come on. Yes, come on. Pull that knee across. Slow it down if you need to. It doesn't matter how fast you go. It doesn't matter how many you do. Remember, it's always about the quality of the reps. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Oh, okay. Are you running out of steam? I am. That's okay. Okay, we're almost there. 2 more moves. 2 30-second moves, okay? That's 60 seconds total. You can do it. 1 minute out of your whole day to finish this off. Oh, okay, here we go. Crunch and punch. Yes. Oh, make sure you're trying to use that breath. Still thinking about pulling that belly button in. So every time I roll down, I'm really thinking about keeping that belly button pulled in. Come on. You are strong. You are powerful. You can get through this. Come on. So close. Woo! 5 seconds. Come on. 3, 2, and 1. All right. We got 1 more move. It's that hollow hold. Stick with me. I know it's hard, but try not to just swap it out with something that's more comfortable and something that's easier, okay? Let's go. It's on. So pull that belly button down. Really try and press it down. Keep breathing though. Don't hold your breath. See if you can pull that belly button down. Right? Remember, just play around with how it feels. But the name of the game here is no air under that lower back. Okay, if you're feeling strong, 10 seconds here, come on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, And 1. Okay, you guys. You did it. We're done with the hard stuff. I just need 2 more minutes of your time for a quick stretch, and then you can get on with your day. All right, so have a quick sip of water and meet me back here right away. All right, you guys, you did it. We finished all the hard stuff. Now it's time to take a few minutes to just stretch it out, show your body a little gratitude for all that it just did for you. All right, so let's take a nice big deep breath. Oh, and let it out. All right, 1 more all the way in. And then as we exhale, fold forward. Oh, relax your head and your neck. Feel that stretch to the back of your legs. Give your head a little shake, no, and a little nod, yes. Take some nice big deep breaths. And then slowly roll up. So, of course, we're just gonna run through a quick stretch. Ideally, I would love for you to spend a little bit more time stretching. So if you have more time, definitely hold these a little bit longer. Let's do a little quad stretch. So stretching the front of that leg, hip flexor. If you need to hold on to something, you can. But make sure you're trying to use your breath to calm your body down. All right, other side. All right, you guys, that was awesome. All right, reach forward, tuck your chin. Oh, just stretch out through that upper back. Feels good. And counter it out, hands behind your back. Oh, roll the shoulders back. Maybe you can't quite reach and you're just gonna open up. Let's stretch out those obliques a little bit. So side of your core, a little side bend. Oh, and the other side. Oh, just reach. Okay, let's throw in a little tricep stretch, right? We did those tricep dips, those are difficult. So elbow is up. Just giving it a gentle pull with that other hand. Feeling that stretch in the back of your arms. Other side. Oh, triceps are always sore for some reason. All right, everybody, thank you so much for joining me for this full body workout. I hope to see you again, so make sure you check out all our other exercise videos in our exercise library. Have an awesome day.